Each week, the Film Powers That Be release dozens of movies in theaters, on VOD, and on streaming services, some of which you will never hear about except here. Each week's upcoming releases are carefully picked over from various websites, and up to 5 films are randomly selected from genres I would watch, which are action, adventure, horror, science fiction, animated, or fantasy, and that's pretty much it. With that in mind, we sit through some of the most hideous trailers ever made, and we'll read you the synopsis of each film, then give you our not-so-humble opinions. We only go off what you have available to you to make your movie watching decision, and bear in mind, we are not professional movie critics, we're just overly opinionated blowhards. But here at Pop Culture Kaboom, we utilize a carefully crafted and patented movie rating system, which goes as follows. If it is worth seeing in a theater at full price, it is a good, not a great. That is to be determined by you if you choose to see it in a theater. If it's worth seeing in a theater as a matinee or in your town's cheap theater, it is a so-so. If it should be seen on a streaming service or as a rental, or however you choose to watch the film while avoiding social interaction, it is a blah. And if it is deemed so awful you should wait for it to be on public television, it is considered a touch brown, because FCC regulations say we can't use profanity. So, with that in mind, these are the movies that were selected that are coming out January 12th through January 18th. I'm going to randomly throw a dart at the dartboard here, and how about Killer Whale? Okay. Hold your breath as you witness revenge rise from the depths. After a life-shattering tragedy, Trish tries to comfort her best friend Maddie by taking her on a spectacular adventure in a private lagoon halfway across the world. Their peaceful retreat soon becomes a terrifying fight to stay alive when the ocean's most bloodthirsty predator seeks revenge for a brutal life in captivity. Virginia Gardner and Mel Garnson star in a thrill ride of a movie that will leave you breathless. All right. Once again, we are treated to the side of people trespassing in places they have no business being. The film asks us to root for their survival, but honestly, I'm over here checking the orca stats. I don't need a nature strikes back story. I need a humans follow the warning sign story. And make matters worse, the characters have the survival instincts of a sponge. To top it all off, the leads scream it 4 times in the first. They scream no 4 times in the first 2 minutes of the trailer. I'm not a mathematician, but based on the runtime, we're looking at a 400% increase in eardrum trauma. Like the script was just one big page with the word no written in 72-point font. I'm giving it a touch brown. Rob, what say you?
All right, Killer Whale, Orca 2. No, just kidding. Yeah, so this is not like the way that the trailer first starts out. I was like, oh, really? This takes place in an aquarium? Hello, just stay out of the water, dummies. Like, I mean, like, seriously, like, how, like, dumb, you know? No, it actually takes place out in the open water with, apparently, I guess they freed this orca who now has, like, some issues. So it's like, you know, attacking their little raft of a boat, and then it becomes the Shallows. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn because I really like the Shallows. I like the suspense, and this looks like they could have those kind of suspenseful moments. But I also saw Orca, and that was a terrible movie. So I don't have very high expectations because it's a killer whale. And yes, I know they are really the real killers of the sea. I mean, if you actually go out there and they actually are hunting boats and stuff and all this stuff. But yeah, I'd have to only watch this at home. So this is a blah.
All right, a blah for you, Ivy.
So after watching the trailer, I feel like it's just Jaws without
a shark.
Amateur Jaws.
Like,
it's like an amateur
they
film.
actually even have the shot where in the trailer where the fin is just like swimming through, and I'm just like, okay, where's the Jaws music? Like, so I would have to say I'm probably going to not see this in theaters, and yeah, go with blah.
A blah? You'll watch it on streaming, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Daniel, what say you?
Honestly, I did watch the trailer too with the acting. I thought it was just going to be another Sharknado version, you know. And then I finished the trailer. It was just a combination of like, Free Willy gone bad or Free Willy combined with Jaws. It definitely kind of like, I'm like, all right. I mean, like, definitely like gave me, what was it, Kung Pao vibes, you know, that film? Oh yeah, I'm just like, I don't know, the acting was definitely they're taking themselves a little too seriously.
The soap opera, soap opera acting.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, yeah. with how it's supposed to be kind of portrayed in my mind. Just like, you know, the trailer did not do justice to the horror element. I'm just, you know, I'm seeing more of the characters and just the same look on their face, like, oh no, you know, running away, swimming away, or whatever they want to try and do. Get away, like, get out of the water. What the heck are you doing? I mean, like, it is definitely a blot for me.
Oh, you'll see it on streaming too, huh?
No.
Okay, then it's a touch brown.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very particular, like Ivey said. I mean, like, I don't see very many films.
Okay,
Gotcha.
so a touch brown. Rob, what is next?
All right. All you need is kill.
Okay.
Oh,
I did that last week, and you gave me dirty looks, man. What the hell?
Oh, God.
In the year 20XX, a huge and mysterious flower called Daryl suddenly appears in Japan. Volunteers like Rita, a resourceful but lonely young woman who does not fit in with her peers, are dispatched to help clean up and rebuild. I don't even know what they're talking about, clean up and rebuild Daryl. But one day, Daryl suddenly emits a deafening signal and its surrounding fruit bursts, revealing hordes of creatures that quickly slaughter everyone. Rita makes a valiant attempt to escape but dies in the attempt. Then, she wakes up again, only to witness the same tragedy, and again. Stuck in an inexplicable time loop, Rita struggles until she meets Keiji, a shy young man who is also experiencing the loop alongside her. Based on the worldwide best-selling light novel and manga, All You Need Is Kill is a thrilling and big-hearted vision of what it means to live for tomorrow. Yes, this was weird. It was like a psychedelic trip. That's the best I could explain. Because, when the flower burst, things went weird. And you don't really get to see the creatures except its legs. I was kind of disappointed. I kind of wanted to see the creatures. Like, what were these creatures that burst out?
Yeah.
You gotta leave some from the film, you know?
No. Yeah.
A little taste of it. You can't
I
give it all.
need, okay, that was not even a taste. That was like a nibble. Like,
The only thing it changed
Just
was...
write 93 on her hand.
Yeah.
You have to see it at some point. I mean, multiple times.
Oh, yeah. So, okay, fair.
So... Yeah, and why did they name the flower? And did it come with the name Daryl? I'm very confused by some of these
I believe
things.
it's anime.
Yeah, I
Just
think it's
named
actual
it.
Japanese animation. I think it's just probably lost in translation. I was thinking the Walking Dead Daryl. Daryl, like, they're cleaning up his mess. You know?
It's basically Groundhog Day with the flower.
Yeah. Or no, what was the other one? Ready, Set, Replay. What was the one with
Edge of Tomorrow?
Thank you, Edge of Tomorrow.
I stole my thunder. That's why I'm being quiet. I'm like, I don't want him to say it because I'm going to get it all over right here.
But yeah, no, it's definitely your basic time loop, type of thing. It's manga. I didn't quite get it, so I will probably never see this.
Oh.
I didn't quite understand it, and yeah. So Dutch Brown for me.
Okay. Dutch Brown for Rob. All right. Hollywood gave us Tom Cruise dying on repeat. Japan has looked at the live, die, repeat formula and said, hold my ramen. It appears someone watched Edge of Tomorrow and decided the only thing missing from a high-stakes time loop was a higher body count and that specific brand of anime weird that defies the laws of physics and logic. It's a better mousetrap with more blood, more flair, and a distinct lack of Tom Cruise. We're trading exosuits for high-octane animation and the kind of violence that makes a reset button feel less like a gift and more like a curse. In true genre fashion, the why is a total ghost. Why is she stuck in a loop? Why is she now getting dragged into the temporal? Why is he getting dragged into the temporal meat grinder? The trailer isn't telling, and frankly, the show might not either. It's that classic cinematic frustration when a trailer leaves such a massive logic gap that you almost want to walk away. But let's be real, the siren call of high-quality anime is too strong to resist, so I'm going to give it a blah, actually. Daniel?
I hate their faces. I mean, the art direction is so weird. I saw like, wow, that's a really cool artistic plan. What the heck happened?
I hate their faces.
I mean, like, really, it's like the art direction itself is pretty dang good, but just the way that they did it, it looks like, what is it? What's that? Loudmouth? The American.
Oh, not that bad.
It's not, but like that's kind of like the vibe I was getting. Like, I mean, like I'm too focused on that. I feel like it does definitely seem interesting, but I've not been a huge anime fan. Like again, was very nitpicky with it. Naruto and Dragon Ball Z, but that's it. Something like
and
that.
One Punch Man.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't even. I feel like it's not even an anime. I don't know. I mean, there is definitely an audience for it, but I would say the audience is not me.
Okay, so another touch brown for you, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, Ivy.
Okay, from a technical side, it like the color choices in the trailer were just weird.
Yeah.
And it threw me off, and I could not focus on the story. Like, when you were reading it, I was like, did I actually watch this? And then I was like, yes, I did. That was the one with the weird color choices.
Yeah. Right.
So the whole
very
time,
conflicting
I was
colors.
just like, what in the world is going on? So I am going to go with touch brown on that one.
Okay, so
I
that
wasn't the only one who thought it was weird looking.
no, I thought it was weird, but I accept the weirdness in the anime at some point.
It was like,
Though you are right, they were these kind of weird human pug hybrids.
I mean,
and so,
and then they made everything out, like the inside of this room in the trailer, hyper realistic. I'm just like, wait,
yeah,
what?
I was like,
Do you
that's
remember
kinda
that one
bizarre.
scene where like it cut to the perspective when
Yeah.
she first died? I'm like, what?
Yeah, I was like,
And then even the lighting and color was realistic, and then we cut back, and yes, like Ivy said, it was completely wonky colors.
Charlie the Wonderdog is the next film on the list. This heartfelt animated film follows Charlie the Wonderdog, a beloved family dog. After discovering his superpowers, he sets out to fulfill his destiny and protect the people he loves, only to learn that real heroism comes from courage, kindness, and believing in yourself. Blah. Okay, this isn't just a movie, it's a 90-minute hostage situation where anyone over the age of 10. This film is so Nickelodeon afternoon special that is genuinely shocked I'm genuinely shocked it's in the theater and didn't come equipped with a slime pit. We've got a dog who gains Superman level powers from aliens, and because Hollywood is legally obligated to follow the Dogs versus Cats Treaty of 1994, the villain, of course, is a cat. But not just a cat. We're talking about a feline so large she's less a criminal mastermind and more of a biological hazard. My heart goes out to the real heroes of this story, the parents, the brave souls who will sit through this travesty, contemplating every life choice that led to that moment. And you can say, thank goodness that modern cinemas have adult beverages now. You're going to need a double just to get through the first montage of the dog flying into sliding glass doors. I'm giving it a touch brown.
Sometimes I'm glad that I don't have kids, so I don't have to get forced to watch some of these.
Yeah, that is my opinion completely. Rob, what say you?
oh, it's Charlie the Wonderdog, everybody's favorite golden retriever.
Is it a golden retriever?
That's what I got out of it.
It was an anime dog.
It was an anime. I don't even remember. I thought it was like a Labrador or something.
It's cute. It's Owen Wilson doing Owen Wilson voiceover work, so it's like very like on point for your kids. It looks like your typical kid movie about a dog who has powers. Will your kids like it? Probably. If they like superhero movies, I think they would enjoy this. I like the fact that it wasn't like very overly like and they just actually like let the movie go. So yeah, and then the fact when the dog like talked, that was like great and it scared the mom. I thought that was funny. So I think it has some very funny moments. Will I watch this? Probably not. But if it ends up being turned on, will I walk away? Probably not. So I would say a blah.
Okay. I was like, wait, maybe he's saying blah, but if it's on, it's on. If it's not, it's not. That sounds like a touch brown, but Ivy?
If I had kids, I would probably watch it.
No, if you had kids, you'd be forced to watch it. That's
Okay, well, not having kids, I will not watch it.
Okay.
Let's put it that way.
So that means touch brown.
For the record, she religiously watches like Phineas and Ferb and SpongeBob just like while she's getting ready to go
love
somewhere.
Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah,
See?
so
SpongeBob.
Thank you.
yeah, there you go. I mean, like that's the context she's
busted.
given. If
Okay,
she
well.
doesn't want to watch. Oh man, I got
Daniel?
so taken out. I thought about, you said Owen Wilson. Oh, then it's definitely a golden retriever. I mean, like, definitely a golden retriever. You're right. That was like the thing I was thinking about right there. I'm like, okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I said it. I mean, I said it initially. It's just an animated ripoff of.
I think he's
the
touch
Underdog.
browning it.
Okay, Touch Brown. All right, leaves us with the next one, Rob.
And that leaves us with Leave. When architect Jesse Hughes finds a new opportunity with his job that lands him in Florida, he uproots his wife and their 2 kids to an old house in the countryside, in the middle of nowhere, to try to piece back together an almost broken marriage. But Jesse later finds out that sometimes a change is not always the best solution when they get some unexpected visitors in their new home. You know, ghosts, that kind. I'll always like when you find out after the fact when you buy a house, oh, it's haunted from everybody around the town except the realtor. You know, like...
I think in the trailer they kind of spoiled that, didn't they? They said, yeah, it's haunted. Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, you know, he would have bought the house. I mean, seriously, if the realtor was honest, would you have bought the house? Probably not. You know, it's haunted. You know,
sounds exciting.
Well, it depends on your perspective. But to find out after you've moved in from your neighbors that your house is haunted. Oh, that explains everything that's happening in our house.
Talk about exposition dump right there. I mean, like, you kind of ruined the whole fun. Sorry, that's just, it's haunted. Like, oh, cool. I know what's going to happen in this trailer now. Show it. Don't tell me. Jeez.
I think it has some kind of like some racist undertones to it, is being with the fact that it takes place in an all-black community. Mm-hmm. And they stress that point in the trailer. So I'm not sure if that was just a talking point that they just did, or if it was really to point out that there's some underlying like racism to the ghosts that are involved in this. So it's interesting. I'm always down for a good ghost story. This one doesn't look as spooky as some of them, but sometimes those are the ones that get you. So I'm going to have to say a blah, just because I'm interested to see where the story's going to go.
Okay. A blah from Rob. All right. Oh, boy. Buckle your seatbelts, people. Leave. The title of this film is what I would have done the first 30 minutes of any of this nonsense happened to me. We've got the unholy trilogy of horror tropes, a creepy town, a haunted house, and stupid people who are apparently willing to ignore a bleeding basement and a local population that looks like they haven't blinked since 1974, where I would have checked into the nearest Holiday Inn Express and got a good night's sleep before heading back to wherever it was I came from. Does anyone in the cinematic universe hire a home inspector anymore, or even Google, does this house have a portal to the underworld? No. They just signed a deed and act surprised when the walls start whispering in Latin. But I digress. This film is a primary entry into this jump scare drinking game. But here's the catch. The cinematography is so aggressively dark, I spent the movie wondering if I was watching a demonic possession or just a very intense commercial on blackout curtains. This film treats logic like a secondary character that gets killed off in the opening scene. And for that, and for me, it's a touch brown. Mm-hmm. Daniel, what say you?
It feels like you're doing what everything was with Get Out, and then stripped everything away, and then now you have this one.
So it's like the Temu version of Get Out.
Yeah, exactly. I honestly thought it may have been a sequel to it. I'm like, yeah, it's predominantly black and everything. I'm like, okay, that's kind of interesting. The concept with the ghosts, you don't see that very often nowadays. Every kind of like that whole trope kind of died down pretty quickly. Now it was like eldritch creatures for a while, like the Wendigo and such. Yeah, that was kind of interesting. So I'm like, okay, cool. We're going back to okay, it's just Get Out. Never mind. Yeah, I just looked exactly like that. Felt like that a lot. Like even the ghosts. I mean, they looked like human beings, and they looked kind of consistently with the main actor that was being paranoid, ghosted, spirited. I don't know the terminology. Like haunted. What am I talking about? Haunted. Yeah. So okay.
What film? I don't know anymore, Eric. We're on the fourth film. What film?
Leave.
It's the film, not telling.
No,
me
when he typed this, I have no idea when he typed this. It doesn't. Hold on, let me see if I can find out.
I get so engrossed with
7:42. Yeah, so about 13 minutes ago. So I don't know which film we were on back then. Yeah. There was Killer Whale. All you need is kill Charlie, this Wonderdog, Superdog, whatever, and leave.
Yeah,
is where we're at. So you're giving it a touch brown, I take it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it a blah.
Oh, blah. Okay.
I mean, yeah, at least it kind of looked a little compelling. It looked like a horror film. It did the job. What are you going to do? But my whole takeaway is like, oh, it's haunted. I'm like, oh, wow, that was spoiler alert.
Supernatural horror has never been my favorite genre of horror genre. So
yeah, especially the early 2000s. A lot of them were boring, but I mean, I have a special place in my heart for the original Silent Hill.
Ivy, what say you?
I'm gonna have to go with Touch Brown on this one.
Right out the gate, just Touch Browning it.
No explanation.
I was getting
No
to
explanation needed.
I feel like it's your standard ghost story meets Monster House, but done by amateur filmmakers.
Okay.
So yeah, just I don't know.
I don't know. I feel
Not
like
your
an
cup of
amateur
tea.
might be doing a better job.
Yeah. Huh?
I think an amateur would do a better job.
All right,
3
so
minutes.
we got 3 minutes. So let's recap real quick here. The last four. Leave. Rob gave it a blah. Daniel gave it a blah. Ivy and I gave it Touch Browns. Charlie, the super dog. Is that
The Wonderdog.
Wonderdog. Okay, I keep getting him mixed up with Crypto. If he would have been white, man, there would have been a lawsuit. Charlie the Wonder Dog. No, I'm serious, because then he'd look like Crypto, and that'd just be a total Crypto ripoff.
No, I mean the original Crypto isn't actually white. It's what was a Labrador, like a yellow lab or something. I forget. I mean, actual
In the movie. It's
No, yeah,
white,
that's
but-
actually
No, I mean
James
the
Gunn.
Superman
That's-
comic book. He's actually white.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought you were talking about James Gunn's dog in the new Superman.
Oh no!
Instead of it being
that thing
comic
was
accurate.
annoying.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I was like, no dog acts like that.
That dog. It was cute.
Charlie the Wonder Dog. Rob gave it a blah. Everybody else gave it a touch brown. All You Need Is Kill. I gave it a blah. Everybody else gave it a touch brown. Okay. Killer Whale. Rob and Ivy gave it blahs, and Daniel and I gave it touch browns. And so that brings us to the 400-pound gorilla in the room this week, which is 28 years later, The Bone Temple. Expanding upon the world created by Danny Boyle and Alex Garland in 28 years later, but turning the world on its head. Nia DaCosta directs 28 years later The Bone Temple in a continuation of the epic story. Dr. Kelson finds himself in a shocking new relationship with consequences that could change the world as they know it, and Spike's encounter with Jimmy Crystal becomes a nightmare he can't escape. In a world of the Bone Temple, the infected are no longer the greatest threat to survival. The inhumanity of the survivors can be stranger and more terrifying. Now, I know, Rob, you saw 28 Years Later. Did
Yes.
you guys see 28 Years Later?
Not the show or the movie.
Yeah, the
Yes.
movie.
I haven't seen it, but
Oh.
I've seen the trailer. This one.
But you saw the movie? The first one? The 28 Years
Days
Later?
later.
Oh, you didn't? No, 28 Years Later.
Oh.
Because
There's
this is a
days,
threequel.
weeks, and then years.
That was,
Oh,
the
okay.
trilogy.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
there was 28 days later, then it went to 28 weeks later. The 28 years later is kind of the follow-up to that.
Got it.
And
I've
then-
seen 28 weeks later.
Okay.
And
Okay.
28 days.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, then you guys might not get half the stuff I'm about to rant about. In 2025, we survived the hype. We waited nearly 3 decades for the rage virus to return, only to be left with more unanswered questions than a tax audit. Now the middle child of the trilogy is screaming its way into theaters, and it's behaving exactly like the middle child. Chaotic, confusing, and desperately craving attention. I can say this because I'm a middle child. The trailer feels like the editor was given a pile of footage out from the cutting room floor, a blindfold, and a gallon of espresso. New characters? Check. Zero context? Double check. It looks like we're pivoting to the mad doctor trope. Is he a genius? Is he a lunatic? We also are treated to a bigger focus on Backstreet Boy parkour squad in their high-octane tracksuits, and can we talk about the blonde-haired children? There is a literal army of bleached blonde toddlers sprinting through the wasteland. I don't know if it's a cult or a very specific genetic mutation, but those bowl cuts and dye jobs are the true human rights violation of the apocalypse. The big question is, though, will I see this? And the answer is yes, but not in a theater. Blah. Rob, what say you?
Did you see 28 Years Later?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying this. The parkour Backstreet Boys. The end of that. I'm not kidding you. The kid's like fighting these infected are running at him. He's like shooting arrows at him, and then these idiots show up in tracksuits like the Rainbow Squad, and they're like, do you mind if we help you? And they're like parkouring off of rocks and doing all this other stupid stuff, wasting energy. When I would not have choreographed where they're like wasting so much
there was a whole
physical
dynamic
energy
to that, though. There was a whole dynamic.
And I was just like, are you kidding me? But so that's why I call them the Backstreet Boy Parkour Squad.
Makes sense, yeah.
But anyway,
All
I'll give
right,
it a blow.
so-
Rob, what say you?
All right, so continuation. Yes, this actually was filmed back to back with the 28 years later. So, there was a lot of, stuff. I'm sure that they actually, like, when they were editing, were like, oh no, let's save that for the second one. Let's save it for the first one. So there's a lot of that. It looks like it might explain some of the scenes we see in the first one. So that's like kind of interesting. I like where the story is going. However, Dr. Kelson, he was always kind of a little weird in the first time we meet him. You kind of are like, wait, is he really on our side? Is he not on our side? You kind of get this weird spiritual, like he's more spiritual, but then I don't know, like he seems to be more like on the zombie side in this sequel. So I'm kind of a little like intrigued as to see like where his storyline's actually going to take him. I of course I'm going to see this. Will I see it in the theaters? I'm not sure. I actually am not sure. I want to see it in the theaters, but I'm not sure if I'm going to have time. So
okay,
I'm going to say it's going to be a so-so because I'm hoping to see it in the theaters, and if I do, it'll end up being at a matinee.
All right, Ivy.
Makeup on the trailer actually looked pretty good. It's not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. So I would probably wait for streaming on it.
Oh, okay. So a blah for you?
Yeah.
Daniel.
I agree 100% that it is kind of all over the place. Yeah, that editing, that was no direction whatsoever. And it just felt like a music video, right? Like how you would cut a music video. I mean, you don't want it to continue. You're going to kind of bounce back. So like, oh, this take was good or that take was better as you're shooting a music video. I mean, it definitely was all over the place. There was some narration to it, wasn't there? A little bit.
Yeah, very little.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I can give props to them not completely spoiling the entire film and letting, like, questions rise, but I almost feel like there were probably one too many questions. But then again, I haven't seen the prequels, so it could be potentially that. And I haven't seen the Backstreet Blonde gang going through doing parkour, so maybe I was missing that context watching the trailer.
Oh, well, you have to watch, actually, the 28 years later.
I'll have to Oh my gosh, I almost don't want to. That feels like it's hard to watch. I hate watching a movie through and through, and there's just like a part or two that just like, what? Like why'd that happen? Why would I no? Like that would just it pull me out of it and kind of ruin my immersion. Now I got to re-engross into this story dynamic. Now I got to figure out where the heck I was at. But with that story. Coming back to that, Now, I would give it a so-so as well. I would definitely wait for streaming. I would not watch this.
That's a blah, then.
Is it a blah? Okay.
So as you'd see it in the theater, but
I would most likely watch this in streaming, but probably when this comes out, the other two with it. As just like, oh, I have a free weekend.
Watch all
don't want to rewatch The Lord of the Rings over the 3,000th time over the weekend. You know what I mean?
But why not?
I mean, like, I wish sometimes I could forget about The Lord of the Rings just so I can rewatch it again. Like just right in theaters, that would be the dream. But I would want the extended cuts. Mm-hmm. Oh man!
So the 400-pound gorilla in the room lives up to its name. 28 years later, Bone Temple. Rob gave it a so-so. Everybody else gave it a blah. See, usually when it's just Rob and I, or if if I gave a touch brown to All You Need Is Kill, it would have been, we can call that a mud brick.
Mud brick.
Because everybody gave it a touch brown. Either that or Charlie the Wonderdog. That too. If Rob didn't give that a blah. Mud brick.
I think I'm the only one who has kids, so I have this like weird soft spot.
Yeah, that's true.
I like my animated films though too. So
I'm very happy with it. Next week, January 19th through January 19th through January 25th. Here are the 5 movies, at least at this point, that we'll be talking about. Lupin the Third, the movie, The Immortal Bloodline. You know that one? Oh, you got to watch more
anime.
Cartoon Network. Yeah, it's anime.
Cartoon Network. I grew up in poverty. I didn't have cartoon. I had Cubo on the local channels and Channel 31.
So Lupin the Third, Return to Silent Hill, Zombieland Saga, Umajinga's Paradise. That'll be fun to try and pronounce them next week. Guess which one you're reading?
I did that one.
Mercy. That's the new Chris. What's his name? Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy. No, I was going to say Chris Pine.
Fine. No.
Yeah, so I was
The
way
Star
wrong.
Star Trek reboot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And In Cold Light. So those are the 5 movies, at least at this point in time, that we'll be talking about next week. Thank you guys for participating.
Yeah, this was a lot of
It's
fun.
always good to have people participate in the movies, get a different take on, on a different opinion on things and why people would and would not watch them.